Just had a long day at work, just had a pizza, and now I've got this. This is a brand new light that Betopper have sent me out, which I'm more than grateful for. Shout out to Betopper before we get started. This only just came in, so I can't remember. This is the LF350. This is the point where I'm going to start struggling with the names, because this is the 4th product officially that I have reviewed on this channel by Betopper. So, oh, my light just doesn't want to work. That's okay. Anyway, this is the LF350. Admittedly, this is the first time I did open the box and peep inside before I started recording. That's all I did. That's all I did, forgive me. But I've not actually seen this thing in its full glory, but I've not, I didn't realize how big the box was gonna be. I didn't think this was gonna be such a big light, but as we go through, I'm gonna kind of show you what's in here. This is what it looks like right now. I think you can see that. I've got no idea. Let's take this out. Oh my gosh. Okay, this thing is very, very big, and I've said that in every single video I've done for Betopper, but oh, it does have a nice packaging. Oh, they've hidden it. They have a really nice packaging, but it got hidden by an ugly box. Oh, that looks really cool. I'm keeping that. Anyway, back to what's important. Here's the light. Can't really see what's going on there, but we got a user manual as well. Bang. Let's give you some info about this light. This is a 350 watt moving head strobe light. You heard me right, moving head. If I go into here, how many channels? It can do up to, 381 channels. So you can control every single light on here. That is very interesting. I will be getting a fixture profile on my Wolfmix for that, because I am not programming that. Okay, very interesting. Okay, not too much information here. Oh my gosh. See, in the instructions you can see it's ridiculous. Okay, well, I think I've seen everything I need to see there. Let's get this thing out. It's upside down for some reason, not quite sure why. Oh, this thing's heavy. Oh wait, I need those, I don't want to break that. Whoa. Whoa, can I tilt this? Oh, wait. Whoa. That is enormous. Oh my gosh. Can I really control every individual? There's no way. No, because there's more than 300 here for sure, right? I'm not really too sure. Okay, anyway, interface on the front. Oh, it's like an advanced interface. I quite like that, good. On the back, power con in, out, a fuse, and a switch, which is great. Love a switch. And DMX in and out right here. Oh, cool, it's even got the logo on the front. This looks really, like, professional. I really, really like that. That's cool. Okay. And we have a mounting solution down here, and there's fans for ventilation, etc. And they gave me a power con cable and a DMX cable. Oh, hang on, I just realized something. The feet aren't actually touching the the table, because these are in the way. I likely won't mount this, to be honest with you. Wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. It's like a locking. Ah, that's really interesting. It's like a locking system rather than a tighten thing. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. We're not going to use it though. Actually, before I turn this on, I think I'm going to sort out the fixture build on my Wolfmix. That's probably a better idea. Ah, okay. This thing might be too new. I don't see a profile for this. LF350. Dang. Oh, I'm cooked. Let's put that aside then and build it manually. So today I'm going to use 38 channel mode. All right. Let's see if this worked. I spent some time while I was at work today figuring out how to use the 3D software with the Wolfmix. It's kind of hard to actually get started with, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. Really, the only thing you really need to do is find the fixtures that match what you have. And obviously, since I'm kind of a hybrid of having unbranded lights and Betopper, like, top of the range lights, it's kind of hard to find them all. So, but the Betopper ones work. Anyway, let's plug this in. I'm gonna be on the wrong mode, like 1,000,000%. I need to be on 38 channel mode. All right, on. You can see that, yeah. The HL mode. All right. Oh, it's like a touch screen. No way. Okay. Oh yeah, channel mode. All right, let's see if this works. LED wash. So position. Hey man. Looks like it works. Okay, we're gonna add a color. Let's just go white for now. 1%. Whoa. The dimming's really good. The dimming's really. I think that what classifies as a good dimming is where you can get it really low brightness at 1%. I would classify that to be quite good. So that's technically the lowest it can get. That's pretty good. Whoa! Oh my gosh, you can barely look at that. Oh my gosh, it like fades up and down as well. It doesn't like, oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, sick. Okay, hang on. Let me change the position of this. All right, we're on the ceiling now. Oh wow, this thing's got a bit of a spread to it as well. I want to see if this thing does... Oh, wait, let me show you this. Okay, hang on, I'm going to have to lower this brightness because this clearly isn't working. Look at that, it does it in segments and everything. That's so cool. Okay, let me add a bunch of colors. Bang. Wait, can I do that? Oh my gosh, bro, that's so sick. That's really cool. So I've got it on the mode where it's 8 segments. I want to do a strobe test. Okay, so color. Wait, can I not just do that? Oh my gosh. That's got a proper strobe to it. This thing is so bulky. Like it's a massive thing. Let me see how fast it can move as well. I don't know, man. That's pretty fast. Okay, that's where it starts to struggle. I mean, it's a big beefy thing, so it's not going to be incredibly fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to see what the difference is with I'll stop. I want to see what the difference is with the 2 different whites. So color. Ooh, the blues on here. Hang on, I've not even done colors. Hang on, let me do. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Sorry. Let me do colors. Amber. It fades between. I quite like that. Is there a way to turn that off though? I would have thought there is. I'm not sure, man. I don't care. Okay, amber. Red. That's a very bold red. It's a very bold red. Is this at max? Yeah, this is at max. I love the stick in the middle. That's really cool. Okay. Red. Lime. Oh wait, I'm hitting the wrong button. Idiot. Hang on. Orange. Coral. Lime. Green. Pale green. Yellow. Cyan. Turquoise. Mint. Lemon. UV. That could pass as UV actually. It looks very similar. Blue, purple, sky blue, pink, magenta, and pink panther. I'm going to change that one to white. Ah, see there's a difference. You can see the difference in the 2 whites. We'll also add another white that is 100% that and 0% that. So we have 3 different versions of white. I feel like that strobes a little bit. Okay, so we have this white, red, green, blue white. So this is true white right here, then RGB white, and then all of them. I kind of like it. Well, not kind of, I really like it actually. I've been quite excited to see this light. This is like really, really cool. It's very unique to what I've got. I've never had anything like this, and I know that I've said this multiple times now over everything that I've ever got from Betopper. And also just want to say, this thing's very, very quiet as well. Even with the fans, this is what it sounds like. I'll give it some movement so you can actually kind of get an idea. Hang on, let me do, not that, let me do that. Let me do that. Oops. And that's pretty much the loudest it's gonna get. This thing's quite like it's a big, fat, bulky thing, but it's rather discreet, and I quite like it. I don't. Where would I put this in my setup? This is the next big question. Maybe like behind me for like a DJ backlight. I don't know. I'm not really too sure. Let me know what you think. Where I should put this in my setup. It's probably a good idea to ask you guys actually. This is really interesting though. I really like this. I have noticed there's like where the lights are, like the arrays of the LEDs. There's like a little bit of a slope in that. I mean, it doesn't look dangerous or anything, but I just thought I'd point that out. It seems a little bit bent in there. So that's the only thing I can really comment on negatively. But this thing's, do you know what I really, really like about this thing? I really love the really intuitive touch panel. It's touch. You don't press it, you just touch it and it does it. And I also love, oh my goodness me, do I love this. This can be a whole video in itself. I love that when you're done with it, the screen turns off. So when you're in a dark environment or a stage or church environment or something like that, where there can be many distracting lights, this turns off so that there's no flashing lights going off to indicate anything. It's all off, except for the actual main fixture itself, which I really think so many more fixtures need to adopt, I mean. And then it turns on when you need it. What modes do we actually have on here? So we have mode, setup, scene, address, display, information. Oh, it's even got an uptime display as well. Even got temperature, and it displays what mode it's in. Okay, I want to see what built-in modes this thing has, because I feel like this thing is going to be a little bit of a beast. Let me see, mode select. Oh, let me do auto. Oh, does it only do that when I unplug this, maybe? Oh my gosh. Whoa! Wait! Can you see that? Hang on, I gotta get this on my phone. Oh my gosh. This thing's so much cooler than I was making it. Look, this thing does so many more cool things than I was actually advertising. Oh my gosh. Look at the patterns that it makes. This thing's not made for the Wolfmix. This is made for like a... This is made for a Grand MA3, bro. Oh my gosh, look at that. The patterns are amazing. Even the bar does the patterns. Oh my gosh. No way, man. Whoa. I'm like genuinely blown away by the patterns that this thing makes. You could do anything with this, pretty much. This is like a... I don't know, this is amazing. Imagine having like 8 of these. That would look so cool. Okay, that's really blown me away. You can even type on it if you wanted to, I guess. That is so amazing. Okay, hold on, let me... hang on, let me take this off the mode. Enter. Can't see. Oops, didn't mean that. Oh, didn't mean that. Okay. Alright, we're back under control. And I can't see anymore. Okay, I actually can't see where I'm plugging this in. This thing is a lot cooler than I was actually advertising because of all the functions that it can do when it's kind of in its free form, which is, I suppose, what this thing is built for. But I think as this is, I believe this might be a new product. I'm not really too sure. Is this new? When did the Betopper... Okay, admittedly, I didn't do my research before this thing arrived. And I don't like to do research normally when I'm making these videos, because I like to see things as they are in front of me without any prior kind of knowledge of what to expect. But after checking the internet, I've just realized this isn't even out yet. They've given me an unreleased fixture. So that's pretty cool. That's really cool. So that explains why there's no fixture build on the Wolfmix yet, which is why I can't do all the cool things that it can do on its own without programming it 300 times on the, how many times? 381 channels. That's almost an entire universe, which is quite impressive, but also, wow, this thing is not built for the Wolfmix whatsoever. Well, I suppose it is. I suppose it is in a way because of, you know, the 38 channel mode, which is about the highest I can get. Well, it is the highest I can get before entering the 381 territory. More blown away by all the functions that this thing can do in its full freeform mode. So, I mean, once there is a fixture that drops on the Wolfmix so that I'm able to use this thing and it's all in its glory, this thing will be a lot cooler. But this thing, I'm glad I was able to actually look at all the things that it can do. This is probably the light that I'm most impressed by that they've sent me. I mean, I've been impressed by all of them. I really like all of them because they're very unique in their own ways. But this one I really like because just simply because of how bright it is and also the amount of flexibility that you have, not only with the actual RGB LEDs, but also with the strobe bar that you can also do patterns with. It's very impressive to me. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that I should tell you about this that could be important if you wanted to buy one. Besides the fact that if you did want to buy one, use code LRB at checkout. There's a link in the description, which is an affiliate link, so I get some commission from that, I believe. No, I get commission from the code. Actually, there is a person that ordered 2 of their new, I forget the name, BSW, I believe. I might be wrong. I'll say what it is in a subtitle. They ordered, I believe, 2 of those using my code. So whoever that was, I've got no idea who that was, but I got an email about it. Thank you very much for using my code, and I want to thank anyone that wants to go out and buy their Betopper products using my code. Yeah, I do appreciate it very much, and it helps the channel out very much, of course, as well. And yeah, I would buy this. I would definitely buy this if I were you. If you're into your stage, probably not as much for DJs. I can't really imagine it in a crazy DJ scenario, but for stage, yes, this thing is very bright, so it can handle that type of condition. And on top of the fact that it's very sleek, it's very quiet. Like I can lie in bed and I wouldn't be able to tell this thing's on, to be honest with you. And yeah, especially since we've got, you know, this amazing intuitive touchscreen. Yeah, this product seems to sit around 37 degrees Celsius. Yeah, genuinely, I cannot find a single thing, or I cannot think of a single thing that I don't like about this, besides the bendiness in the LED wall that I previously mentioned. I mean, it's not like a damaging factor, it just appears to be slightly off, that's all. And another underrated feature that I really wish people would add to their fixtures more, as well as this intuitive touchscreen, which, you know, again, I love, an on and off switch. I'd love more of those. An on and off switch on a fixture would be, that would be really great. So yeah, I love that it's got that on it as well. And yeah, the standard power con in and out as well. Love that. Not too much to comment on inputs and outputs, but as a fixture, this is pretty darn cool. Although considering this thing does 381 channels, I'm rather surprised that there's no sort of digital in or out, like as in Ethernet. I mean, I don't use anything that could handle that, so, but I was just kind of surprised that this thing appears to be very high end, but doesn't have like a digital in and out. Again, I don't know much about that end of things, but yeah, this thing is built for environments greater than mine, so I'm very much appreciative to Betopper for sending me this. I'm rather surprised they have sent me this. I didn't, now that I'm actually saying it, I do recall Anna from Betopper, shout out to Anna especially, yeah, she said, we want to send you something that, hang on, what did she say? We want to invite you to participate in our promotional program for our new product, the LC3, yes, this thing is new. That's my mistake, I completely forgot. Matter of fact, this thing's not even out yet. So, yeah. All things considered, Betopper, you've done a great job. Keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing with stuff like this. This is really good. I would say if you are into your stage or production or your church, and you've got some modern lighting in there, this will be quite good. Yeah, if you know me, then you'll probably know that I will choose my moving lights over any static light any day of the week, especially if you're hanging lights as well. It's there's nothing better than hanging a light, it being maybe in a slightly wrong position, but it doesn't matter because you can just change that from your desk. There's nothing better than doing that. So that's why I also love this thing. It's a beast as well, you know. That's what I find with Betopper lights. They're very beastly, and it's got like a premium, this is like full metal design. Yeah, it's very, very good. Shout out to the guys at Betopper. Really, really love this. I don't think I've got too much more to say because I feel like I've been repeating myself for the past 10 minutes. But yeah, I can't take it to a gig with me because I don't have any right now until like a month or two. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. But I do hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. And next time I do go out, I'll try my best to get some footage of this thing and we'll do a little update. Update on the L1015s. Love them to bits. I really, really love them. I've not been able to use them in haze yet, which is quite disappointing. But hopefully in the new year, I will be able to find a venue or somewhere where I can use haze so we can see all of these lights in its full glory. But yeah, L1015s are amazing. I love those, and the LB150 is still amazing. Don't really use that one as much because I only have one, so it's kind of awkward to use sometimes. But it's really, really good though. I really do love it. And the LC500s, I love them, man. I really do. They're big, fat, and bulky, but I love them. They're great for crowd lights. Yeah, it can genuinely blind people, but it's really, really good. And then this thing. It's beautiful. It really is, man. I love the functionality of it, and I love that it's usable even if you have a lower end controller like I have with the Wolfmix. I do have 2 universes, so this could take up damn near its own universe. Well, not really, because I've only got up to 4 on here. I've only had 2 though. I need to buy more if I want more. Yeah, 0 complaints about this thing. I absolutely love it. This is probably my new favorite. Oh, I don't know. Probably my new favorite, followed very closely by the L1015s, followed very closely by the LB150, and then followed by the LC500s. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this review helpful. If not, then well, subscribe anyway. That'd be great. Yeah, subscribe and leave a comment, like the video as well. Let me know that you enjoyed it, and let Betopper know that you enjoyed it so that they can give me something else to review. I'm just kidding. Well, if you want, man. Anyway, once again, use my code LRB and use the link in the description that will take you to the product page. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.